Hi guys, welcome back. So today I have a haul. I'm filming at night, so I know that the lighting is probably going to be a little bit off, and I apologize if it bothers anybody. But I picked up some polishes from the salon inside JCPenney's. I picked up 4 of the new Melrose collection from Orly. They were 2 for $12. And then I also picked up just 2 random polishes I'll show you. What I'm going to do, this is going to be for those who don't want to have to like sit through these swatches to have to see all the colors. I'm going to go ahead and run through everything real quick and show you swatches on a nail wheel. And then at the end I will swatch the 4 new Orly polishes since they just came out this year. So yeah, hopefully that works well and you guys enjoy and don't mind that I do it that way. Just let me know. So let's get into it. Alright, so I'm going to start with the 2 that are just kind of random. So this is the first one. It's from Morgan Taylor. And it is called PO-RIWINKLE. That is such a strange name, but yeah. It is a light purpley periwinkle with a beautiful silver shimmer. It's very subtle. You can see it a little bit on the nail. It's gorgeous though. And it says that I paid $5.39, but I think it was even cheaper than that. I think I paid like $3 something for it. So gorgeous. And let me show you the swatch for that. It's right here. And that is 2 coats with a top coat. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see the shimmer. On camera, I think you can see it just ever so slightly there. Okay, the next one that I have, which is the last one that's kind of just a random shade I picked up. It's called Atlantis. It's from China Glaze. I'm not sure when this came out. I know it's an older polish, but it is this beautiful kind of green teal base with micro silver holographic glitter, and then it has these larger silver holographic hex glitters. It's really beautiful. I love it. So that is right here. 2 coats with a top coat. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm like super in love with this. Alright, so I have 4 Orly polishes to show you guys, so let's go ahead and get into those. Alright, so the first one I want to show you guys here is called Vintage, and this is a it's like a bleached minty green kind of neon. It is super, super gorgeous. I love this color so much. It's so pretty. Like I said, I'm just going to show you the bottles and swatches on the nail wheel here, and then I will do live swatches and then pictures and all that in a minute. I just don't want people that don't want to have to sit through that, just want to hurry up and see the polishes to go ahead and do that, and then for everybody else they can see the swatches after. So here is 2 coats of Vintage with a top coat. I love it. The next shade is called Window Shopping, and this is a beautiful bright neon pinky fuchsia color. It's looking a little bit more red on camera, but I promise it's more like a pink color. It's beautiful. formulas on both these were really, really nice. Smooth and creamy and opaque in 2 coats. So here is 2 coats of window shopping with a top coat, of course. They do dry down a little bit matte because neons usually do, so. Next one here is probably my favorite. I really love this. It's called Beautifully Bizarre. It's this really light kind of powdery pink base with this blue to green kind of duochrome shimmer that runs through it, and you do see it on the nail. It's so pretty. I love it so, so much. Beautiful formula. 2 coats to get it opaque for me. I mean, you may need 3, but I thought 2 was just fine. So there is 2 coats of Beautifully Bizarre with a top coat. Alright, and the last one is the one I kind of regret because it's just not very good. It's called Trendy. It's a really, really pretty polish, but it just doesn't translate very well. It looks kind of chunky and bumpy, I think. But it's like this really kind of beautiful, bright, bubblegummy pink with a ton of silver, like shimmer, flaky pieces or whatever in there. Super, super pretty. I wish that it would have come off on the nails like how you would hope, but it's just a little bit weird, I guess I'm trying to say. So it doesn't look so bad on the swatch here, but that's why I do the live swatches so you guys can see exactly how it's going on there, and then why I also pop in photos. So there it is, and that shimmer gets hidden. Alright, so there's that. Let's go ahead and we will do some live swatches of the Orlys now. Okay, so here is what vintage looks like outside of the bottle. Beautiful, beautiful cream polish. Okay, so let's go ahead and get in here with our first coat. This has a super good formula. It's pretty sheer on that first coat, but I feel like it built up really quickly. Like in 2 coats, that's all I have used for my swatch photos. So there is our first coat. Really nice and easy to apply, smooth, creamy, all that kind of good stuff, of course. So we'll let it dry down and we'll come back in for our second coat. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish up here with our second coat of vintage. If you guys don't have this polish yet, you really should go get it because it's really nice. So 2 coats gets this completely opaque for me, and I will pop in a swatch photo of this on my nails for you guys to look at. So let's go ahead and move on to our next one. Okay, so here's my favorite, Beautifully Bizarre. Oh my goodness. This is such a gorgeous, amazing color. I love it. I think that you guys need to get it if you don't have it. So pretty. Look at that shimmer. Yes. Okay, so let's put on our first coat of Beautifully Bizarre. Maybe. There we go. Really, really smooth, nice, beautiful. It levels out nicely. It is a little bit sheer on that first coat, obviously, because the base is really light, but I feel like one coat covers so well. So we'll let it dry and we'll come back and finish up with that. Alright, so let's finish up with our second coat. Beautifully Bizarre. One other thing I did want to mention is that I've noticed on Orly polishes, where the stem is so long, it definitely holds a lot of the polish up there, and it can run down and flood your cuticles if you're not watching it. So just be aware of that, so you're not flooding your cuticles out when you're applying your polish. I just wanted to make sure I mentioned that. But anyway, 2 coats here covers like pretty much completely. I think that some people are going to need a third, obviously, but I did 2 for my photo. So let's go ahead and I'll show you that, and let's get to our last shade. Alright, number 2 is Window Shopping. It's beautiful neon pink fuchsia. It's like a deep pink fuchsia. I know it's looking a bit more red on camera, but I promise it's not. My photo should help you guys see better. But let's go ahead and get this swatched. Alright, so we are going in with our first coat of Window Shopping. So this one has the same kind of formula as that last one I just showed you. Very nice and creamy. Covers really well in one coat. It does need a second, of course, and I think in some cases you may need 3. It's just going to depend on how thick of a coat or how thick of the coats you are putting on. So we'll let that dry down and we'll finish up in just a second. Alright, let's finish up with a second coat of Window Shopping here. I hope you guys can tell by me just swatching this right now how easy and amazing the formula is. It just like glides on, it practically paints itself. If that's possible, but anyway, yes, it's gorgeous. Alright, so let's move on to our next shade. Alright, so here is the last shade, and this is Trendy, and it's that pink with the silver shimmer flaky glitter pieces in it. It's gorgeous, like it is so pretty, but it's the formula and just the way it applies is not. So there's that, and let's swatch. Okay, so let's apply our first coat here. Sorry about that glare, you guys. I hope it's not too bothersome for anybody. So I don't feel like it's hard to apply. It just starts to get clumpy really fast. It's like it starts to dry before you can finish, and then that glitter gets covered up and makes it bumpy looking. It's very weird. It's not showing exactly on camera how it really looks, but my photo should definitely help. So my camera is getting hot, so the thing turned off, so sorry. But anyway, let's let that dry and we'll come right back. Alright, so let's finish up here with Trendy. If I can get this stupid thing to focus back in for me. Alright. So 2 coats pretty well gets it all the way opaque, but like I said, it's just not my favorite. because it ends up looking just a little weird on the nails. So there's that. So let me get situated and we'll finish up. So if you guys weren't able to tell already, these two right here are the ones that are my top picks and that I love and that I recommend the most. So we have Beautifully Bizarre and then we have Vintage. So really, really nice polishes. I really like these. I liked the other one too, but it's just not as unique. And then the other one, the last one I just showed you guys, is just really bad. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this and I hope it was helpful. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.